What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Chug Nerd YouTube channel. Today is a bit of a vlog. Let me explain what we're gonna do. Alright, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Chug Nerd YouTube channel. My name is DJ. I am a guitarist from the southwest of the UK. I play in a band. My band is called HollowKin, and today we have a hometown show, and I'm very excited. We don't do these very often. We're generally further afield in the bigger cities, the Bristols, the Londons, the Manchesters, the Birminghams, and the Glasgows and Edinburghs, all the rest of it. We don't tend to do many hometown shows, so this is a bit of a fun one, a bit of a special one for us. It's at a festival. It's an all-day festival at a local pub nearby to where I live. It's like literally like 15 minutes from my house. It's so ideal. I haven't really got to travel too far to get there. It's so fun. It's going to be full of people that I know and I love, and I'm really excited for the show. It's going to be cool. It's just a little pub show. It's in like a skittle alley out the back of the venue, but it's going to be cool. It's arranged by two super cool guys, Rennick and Greg, who always put this on every year, and they've asked us to do it again this year, and we're very excited to do it. We're doing a 40-minute set, and I just thought I'd bring you all along for the journey, for the kind of afternoon preparation for the gig, and then the gig itself with perhaps a little rundown at the end. So hope you go on to enjoy today's video. If you do, it would mean the world to me if you would hit that subscribe button. We are this close to 1,000 subscribers on the Chug Nerd YouTube channel. I'm working really, really hard to hit that first big milestone of any YouTuber, which is that first big 1,000 subscribers. If you've already subscribed, please just know I appreciate you very, very much, more than you probably realize. And if you go on to subscribe, then I appreciate you very much as well. So thank you so much. Drop comments down below as well. Hit that like button. It all goes a long way in helping me accomplish these dreams and goals that I've got in mind for the remainder of 2025 and into 2026. Thank you for being here, and yeah, let's get on with the day. So first things first, this afternoon I need to take the dog out for a walk. My little girl's going to come with me, and being that we are so edgy and so incredibly cool, we're going to go for a walk around a cemetery today because we're just goth people at heart. That's just who we are. So we're going to take the dog for a walk around a cemetery, and then I need to train. Training is a huge part of my life, so I just train at home. I've got a little home gym set up. It's super basic, but I spent 12 years as a personal trainer. I owned a gym for a really, really long time, so I know what I'm doing when it comes to exercise, and I don't feel like I necessarily need gym membership, so I just train at home. I kind of know what I'm doing and what I need to be doing. So yeah, we're going to train, and then we're going to look at what gear we're taking for tonight, get ready, load out, load in at the venue, see the guys, maybe catch up with some of the other bands, and see what this evening brings. So let's go. Alright, we have trained, we have walked the dog, we have showered, and I have had my dinner. I assumed you probably didn't want to see the last two, so I didn't film those two things, but you know, maybe if you want to see them, I'll start an OnlyFans. Anyway, this is the last little section before we leave. I just need to make sure I've got all my gear. So pedal board and my head are down here to the left of me. Victory Kraken, as always, is my amp. I've got my pedal board, which I will do a dedicated video on. I know I said I would when we did the tour, but I will do a dedicated video on my pedal board. But most important thing is I need to decide what guitars I'm taking tonight. I'm pretty sure I'm set on what I'm taking. Now, I don't have my Epiphone Les Paul at the moment. Mark has it. He's doing some upgrades for me, which you'll hear about very, very soon. So I'm a bit more limited. I've got options like Legator Ghost G7XA 7-string guitar, my baby. I love that guitar, but I don't really gig with it purely because of the makeup we wear, because we're edgy and cool. Because of the makeup, it would just absolutely destroy the guitar, which on all my other guitars I welcome and I love, but that one's a bit precious. So I think tonight I'm going to lean into what I did on Tuesday night rehearsal, and I'm going to use this as my number one. This is my Epiphone Les Paul Jared James Nichols Gold Glory, but the heavily modified version. My Jared James Nichols Gold Glory, I call it. So I've done a couple of videos on this. If you want to know more about this guitar and all of the customizations that I've put into it, then head up to the cards and the links and all the rest of it. And there'll be a couple of videos up there. But yeah, this is going to be my number one tonight. I'm feeling 6-stringy tonight. It's a hometown show. I'm feeling a bit fancy. I didn't use this when we were on tour because I only took 7 strings with me. So I'm feeling like, yeah, tonight's the night for the Epiphone. And my backup tonight, that means, is gonna be my Solar T2.7 LN Plus, my usual number one, but it's gonna serve as the backup tonight just because I know that if anything goes wrong with the Epiphone, this will jump in and do exactly what I need it to do when I need it to do it. So this will be my number two, this will be my number one. What do we think? Let me know in the comments down below. Did I make good choices? Let me know. What would you pick as your number one if you had these two choices for a modern metal, groove metal, or groove core as we're calling ourselves now, for a groove metal kind of night? Let me know. So real quick, I've snuck out of the venue because I wanted to explain why venues like this and gigs like this are important for bands like ours. Now, we're a small band. We're on the national circuit, but we're not a big band. Hopefully in time that will change, but I just thought it'd be interesting to point out. So this is a town called Trowbridge. It's where I'm from. It's where names like Rob Chapman come from. You will have heard of Rob Chapman. He's a massive YouTube guitarist, and he's also owner of Chapman Guitars. He's from this town. He grew up just down the road from where I live. Just behind me, over my shoulder here, there's a venue, used to be called Terry's nightclub. It's flats now, but my old band Entropy, we supported Architects there, we supported Enter Shikari there, and we supported HollowKin there. So big, internationally renowned bands have played in little venues like this on the circuit, which is awesome. We've got a venue just over the road from that. It's flats now. It used to be called The Hub, and it used to be a nightclub, but they used to put a rock night on, and bands like Raging Speedhorn, old bands that you might remember called Forever Never and Four Way Kill, they played there. We got a venue in town. It's flats now. But it used to be called the Psychic Pig, and Radiohead played their first show there under the name Radiohead. It's a significant town in so many bands' journeys, and that is so true of so many towns all over the country and all over the world. So whilst these shows that we play and I share, they're small. I get it. They're small shows. We're not opening Download Festival and all the rest of it, and that is okay, because little shows like this are stepping stones and rungs on that ladder which will get us further to where we want to be. And I just wanted to share that 2 minutes of thought with the world and with you guys, with you my friends on YouTube, just to share the kind of significance of night like this, because through a screen this might look like a small local gig in a skittle alley, but it's so much more, and it's so important. These venues and these events and these nights are so important to so many bands, and bands like Enter Shikari and Architects, Bring Me the Horizon, bands like that just wouldn't exist without venues like this, because these are the venues where those bands cut their teeth. Anyway, that's enough serious talk. Let's get back to some music.
Right, good morning or afternoon, but it's morning right now. It's a beautiful winter's morning here in the UK. It's the day after, the morning after the gig, the hometown show. What a night. It was great. I didn't capture a huge amount of behind the scenes stuff last night. I was kind of just enjoying the night. But yeah, great night, great show, great crowd. It was really cool. It was a really cool show. It's always fun to do the hometown show. It really is, because it's, you know, it's where you're from, it's your people. Yeah, I just love it. It's fun, obviously, to go all over the country, in Scotland and the north and all the rest of it, but it's just something special about the occasional hometown show to kind of, I guess it's like a mark of how far you've come compared to like where you were when you started. And I think the really nice thing with last night is we're starting to get, and you remember the size of the band. We're not a massive, huge international band. We're just a national band on the circuit. You know, there's hundreds and thousands of other bands just like us. We're not unique in that respect. So, you know, manage your expectations of what I'm talking about. I'm never gonna big us up beyond what we actually are. But it's really cool that we're now getting people at our shows that are specifically coming to see us, and they're making the effort, and it's really amazing when, you know, you're hanging out before you go on and people are coming up and they're like, oh, we came to see you guys, what time are you on? And they're not your mum and your wife, you know, they're just people that have gotten into your music and they're following your journey on social media and YouTubes and all the rest of it. And it's just little things like that. It's amazing. It's so rewarding that, and then watching people in the audience, again, people that you don't know, singing your music back to you, singing your lyrics back to you, knowing what the songs are, when the breakdowns are, and when the choruses and all the rest of it. It's super rewarding. It's really amazing. So yeah, great night. It didn't go to plan. Always seems when I do a vlog video that they don't go to plan. We had some more issues with the backing tracks. Unfortunately, the backing track unit got dropped on the way to stage. These things happen, and it just so happened that it landed once again on a USB cable, and the insert got bent, and that meant that the backing track wouldn't work to front of house. But you know what? We just went, let's just carry on and do the show. You know, our backing tracks aren't something we massively rely on. Yeah, we've got a few songs that are elevated by string sections and all the rest of it, but for you know, 80% of the set, it's just some extra sub drops, a few extra little kind of very slight string sections, and more so it's like textured nuances between songs and stuff. So we don't rely on them. There's a few songs, like I said, like we got a song called Decrepit Nature, which is, you know, Hedonist Decay, beg your pardon. A song called Hedonist Decay, check it out. It's a beautiful song, I'm very proud of it. But it's a slower song in our set, and it does lean quite heavily into, you know, string sections and stuff. So that wouldn't have been the same, but we didn't play that last night. But yeah, we just kind of got on with it. And it's nice that you can still just be a band, you know. It's nice to have these things available to us, backing tracks and all the rest of it. But it's nice that you can also go, do you know what, we don't need it. We can still play without it. And it's only us that really notices it. You know, no one out in the audience knows what's missing, because unless they've seen us at every rehearsal and every show we've ever done, they're just going to kind of enjoy the songs, not all the extra bits. But anyway, I'm blabbering on. It was a great show. Gear worked perfectly, as always it does. Victory Kraken head into my orange 4x12. What a dream combo that is. Used my Epiphone Jared James Nickel Gold Glory. Amazing. No issues. Didn't need to change out for my solar, so that's all good. Come on, mate. Come on. I've got Winton with me. And we're back in the cemetery again, because I just love walking around here. And obviously I'm super cool and super edgy, and this is a super goth thing to do. But anyway, I think I'll probably leave it there. We got a couple of shows left this year. They're kind of local to us. We've got one in a town called Yeovil, which is in the southwest, and we got another one in Bristol, both coming up this week. So if I get this video out on time and you fancy it, then check out the HollowKin socials. I'll link them all below, and get yourself along, because it's always a good time. We always have fun, and that's the most important thing, is we just enjoy it and we have fun. Thank you so much for joining me today, everybody. If you feel like you've enjoyed the video and want to see some more kind of this sort of content, then hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, all the other bits and pieces. I appreciate it enormously. And yeah, I'll catch you again in another video. Take care till then, everybody. In a bit.